Main. Main. Think of main as your home screen, the place you always want to return to. It's here that you control your projects, scenes, and patterns. This is also where you arrange your songs, record, and perform them live. KO2 sequences per step. To navigate through the steps, press plus and minus. So remember, we hold shift to get to 1-1. We're at bar 1, beat 1, tick 1. So that's navigating through the steps. Select scene. Hold down main. You see we're on scene 1, plus or minus. So scene 1, scene 2. Hopefully we understand the scene thing by now. Easy. Hold down main, up and down. Secret is lots of scenes because you can build, you can go back, and you can kind of create in a frenzy. So, we already talked about it, but get on there. Select pattern. So right now we're on A2. You hold down A or B or C or D and plus or minus. Plus or minus. Pattern A1, A2. Nothing. Easy. Pro tip. Hold multiple groups to adjust all their patterns at once. So let's get back to A1, let's get to B1, let's get to C1, let's get to D1. So if we're going to change them all, we're going to hold down all 4. It says all, plus or minus. So if we did it right, we're going to see all of them pattern 2. A2, B2, C2, D2. Easy. Want to go to 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. 8, 8, 8, 8. Easy. You got that. Fader. By default, the fader controls group level, but can be reassigned by holding fader and selecting any of the options printed above the pads. So this is a major secret. Not a secret. It's written right there for you. But let's just go to A. So let's go to A1. A1. We had a simple beat. That's our whole pattern. I'm going to turn down B. See, by default, like they said, it's going to flash when you select it. So let's go through some of these because it's also a really special feature of the machine. So right now, you see B is muted. So let's get back to A. Okay.
Nico.
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 You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's go through them. So like we said, level, easy. Now let's get fun with it. Let's go to pitch. And these will stay as we go through. So if pitch stays down, let's stay there. Let's go to time. And remember, your fader hand, start to remember how, sometimes I could go like this with my pinky. That leaves 2 fingers open, a hand open. So just think about how you're going to, we got to throw the KO, baby. So combinations, up, up, down. Remember, we started at the intro, up, down, down, left, right. You got 10 fingers, you got elbows, you got friends. There's a lot of different ways. So we're in the time. Let's go to the low pass. We in the club, baby. Underwater. Let's come back out. Let's go to high pass. Let's get to our effects. Got that, so let's bring that back down. Let's go to our attack. So you see also is that the fader's telling us where we're at, as is the knob, as is these, I forgot what they're called, but these guys. Let's go to our release, one of my favorites, make it super percussive. Pan. know why I'm not hearing it. Let's just trust that it works. Sometimes we gotta have trust. Tune, same kind of same but different as the pitch. Let's go to our velocity. 100, 0. Let's go to our modulation. We're gonna skip in and out of the manual for a second, but you see we just did all these adjustments, right? So if we're gonna hit shift and fader, it's gonna bring them away. So you heard all this. Let's go back to tuning. And these are all automated. You can record any of these, but if we hit shift and fader, it's gonna hit back to 0, 3, 4, normal. You just did a lot of changes and you just flip back to where you were. So don't be afraid to go crazy, and then we can do it again. And if we keep it on, I don't know, I like this. Got it? You got it? All right, let's move on. Reset. Back to our normal beat. Okay, new pattern. Press Shift and A to find the next available empty pattern. So look, we're on A1. And remember, there's that little light that we talked about that's lit if there's an empty pattern. So if we're going to scroll through them, look, we already know these are full because that little empty pattern comes. So, all right, look, our first empty pattern's A17. So let's go back to A1, right? So if I hit Shift and A, we're going to go from A1 to A17. This is really important because you know, you might fill up all these things, bang, new one, bang, new one. So let's hit Shift and A, and look, it's empty. Our little globe appears, or our whatever icon you guys want to call that. So look, we're recording back to 1 bar, 1. Let me turn the metronome back on. Let me get my timing. Easy. You want another one? Shift A, new. So you know. Got that. Got that. That's easy. Undo. We've talked about it earlier. So we see the umbrella, Shift and B. You see the backwards. Shift and A gives us that little star that's going to come up. So let's just undo it. Gone. You want to just, you know, it's easy. So one time again, let's roll some. Don't like it? Shift B. Bang. Nothing. Empty pattern again. You see it. Look, when we put that on, that went away. Our little light went away, but we got, you know, umbrellas up, undo, bang, empty pattern, undo. Could do, that just undoes that. Copy. Press Shift and C to copy. Press once for bar and twice for pattern. The current bar will be copied. So let's see. There's nothing. Let's make just an easy 4. Let's just make a kick snare 4 on the floor, 1 bar. Or let's make it 2 bars. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put something on the second bar. Remember, we can navigate quick through. All right, I just want to go to the second bar. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Got it? All right, so now we're going to hit Shift and C. So look, if I hit it once, bar. If I hit it twice, pattern. So let's just copy the pattern, right? We just copied pattern. So now we're going to go to paste. Press Shift and D to paste. So if we hit Shift and A, we're going to go to the next empty pattern, right? So A19 is free. So let's hit Shift and D and copy and see if we got it. Pattern, right? You just saw the paste. Let's go. So now let's do it again. Let's go back. No, so we got the same pattern. So let's go Shift and C. We got bar, right? So let's hit A20 and make a new pattern. Let's make it 2 bars. So if we Shift D, we should only hear it on the first bar, not the second. 1, 2, 3, 4, empty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy, right? Got that. Let's keep it moving. Commit in our scenes. Very important. We learned this before as we were building our beats. We're on, let's get to our end of our scene. Let's flip something. Let's get it running. That sounds pretty cool. Let's go back to level. Let's see.
Miko.
That's me. Shout out to Elena. Shout out to Emma. Shout out to Bellin. Let's see what let's clear. Let's erase C. You know, we know how to erase the pattern. We hope we. All right, let's make something quick. That doesn't exist yet, right? We're on scene 10. So how many bars we had on A? Oops. 2 bars. All right, that's easy. So we're on C. We like that, all right? Since we like that, let's commit it and let's add to it. So let's hit shift and main. We're going to go to scene 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's commit that again because I like that. And let's play with that. So you're going to, you know, it's easy. Shift and main. We're going to go. So let's extend on to that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, doesn't sound great, but we can undo that quick. Oh, it sounded good because I released. Let's get that again. You got that. Change project. Hold main. We got 9 projects, remember? So right now it's flashing. We're on project 6. You want to go back to project 4. Let's see what's going on there. Let's go back to 6. We just made a quick beat on 4. Easy. Pretty much in real time. Y'all with me? Okay. Tempo. Basement Jack said if you raise the song 3 BPM from where you think it should be, it will be a hit. Try it out by setting the tempo of your song with this button. So, tempo. We're in 120 right now. Press the tempo button to enter the tempo mode. BPM. The X knob controls the BPM. The lowest tempo is 40 BPM and the highest is 399 BPM. Pro tip. The X knob has a range of 60 BPM to 180 BPM. So 60, 180. Fast turn 60, right 180. But if you type in the numbers, you can go all the way down to 40 BPM and all the way up to 399 BPM. So let's try that. Let's get back to 120. Let's go up. We up there. Let's go back down. So now let's hit that 399 BPM for all you people drinking a lot of sugar out there. 399. Oops. We just went through a bunch of scenes. Let's go to tempo. Ready? 399. We up. Hold close. Going crazy right now. Now let's drink that chopped and screwed. Let's go to 40. And then we can use our arrow. Back up, ski. So we went from 120 to 126. That's 6 BPM. Is it a hit song now? We'll see. Metronome volume. The Y knob controls the record metronome volume. Pro tip, if you'd like to turn down the metronome while playing as well, you can do so in system settings. We're gonna get to all that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hear it? We up? On? We still recording? Easy. Y'all got that. Let's keep it moving. So we just kind of went over this, but let's do it again. If you want to enter the BPM, hold tempo and type the desired tempo volume with the number pad. So let's go up to 145. We're at 126. It's very easy. 145. Go to 100. Hold your tempo. Back to 100. Pro tip, to use the points to add the decimal values. So let's go to 110.47. So let's hold tempo, 110.47. Got it? Easy, easy, easy. Moving along into our time signature. Set the time signature to something as simple as 4/4 or something really weird. Time signature, press main and tempo to change the time signature for the current pattern. Main and tempo. We're in 4/4. Let's get a new pattern going. You know, shift and A, we know that. We got our little star, we lit. Should be empty. B's still going on. Let's bring B down. So we're back to A. Shift and tempo. We're in 4/4. Oh, we're in 4/8. Let's get back to 4/4. So, you know, our classic 4/4. 1, 2. Let's go one bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got that. Let's do another one. Main and tempo. Let's get into 3/4. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Let's do a new one. Main plus tempo. Let's get into some 6/8. So our left is going to go 6. Our right is going to go 8. So we in 6/8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Easy. And, you know, 4/4, classic dance music. I've been living in Colombia. They be in that 3/4, 6/8, that 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, whole different rhythm, a lot of different up and down. So 7/8, 5/4, explore your time signatures. They're a lot of fun. You can run one over the top of the other, and it's a lot of fun. Get into that. Moving along to our tempo match. If you hear something you like and want to match the tempo of your song to it, you can detect the tempo of the audio played through the line-in or the built-in mic. So this is a beautiful feature. Let's get back to our 4/4 for now. Back into our 4/4. Let's get a new pattern going. How y'all feeling? Y'all with me? Y'all having fun? I hope y'all having fun. I really loving this machine. I feel so liberated by this machine, especially as we start connecting it to other things. And I guess this'll show you. So where are we at? We in 123 right now. Let's get our cows going. That sounded good, right? Where are we at? We at 141. Let's get that holding. Okay, we hear that. We at 141. Hold sample and tempo to start listening for the incoming audio. So let's listen where we're at. We're at 123 here, right? Let's see. Let's get back to let's get B back up. Okay. Let's see what, yeah, that sounds good. All right. 123, right? Where are we at on our... Okay, we got that. Hold sample and tempo to start listening for the incoming audio. Then play any audio into the device through the line in or the mic. KO2 will listen, find the tempo, display it on the screen, then set the project tempo to match. Amazing. So let's get it. We're going to hold sample, and press tempo. So you're going to see these two dots. So it's listening. Remember, we're going to match those. So hold sample and press tempo. Let's go, cows. 145, it already knows. So let's turn on that. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing. So look, we just like straight beat match. So don't forget, if you have no input and you're out there with a DJ or jamming along with someone, you want to figure out what BPM you're in, sample and tempo, and then it's just like dropping a record. So let's try it the other way. We got our input. Let's take this out. So let's change the tempo on here. Let's go down to 95. You can't hear that, but you could hear that. So we're going to do the same thing, but the mic's going to listen. So sample and tempo, says mic, 95, magic. So ready? We rockin', so let's plug it back in and see if we can get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next level. Got me? So we got the mic or the input. So you can pull it. That little brain exploding emoji might come right on the screen right now. Y'all with me? They're giving us some gems that I honestly never thought these things would exist when I started making music. So thank you, Teenage. Thank you to the coders. Thank you to the engineers, the designers, for letting us, with battery power, go out in the wilderness. I've been wanting to try something I haven't tried, right? We're gonna take our, let's see. I want to clap, or I want to pound the table. I want to see, let's go back up. Hit that 160. Shout out to my footwork, Chicago folk. So I want to pound the table and see if it works. That's 82, baby. So that's the other thing. I've never tried that. I've been thinking. That's the other thing is sometimes I go to bed and like, I wonder if this would work. And that just works. So if you have kind of like your own idea of what you want, pound the table or, that's up to you.